Now, I've often said to my friend Inigo here that the Pale is by far the best hold in Skyrim and Dawnstar. Well, it's such a beautiful and picturesque place.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Ah. Okay. So this is probably not the best moment to inquire about buying a house, then. This is not an obstacle, Inigo. It is an opportunity. There is a problem here, and we solve problems. And when we solve this problem, whatever it is, well, everybody will love us. They will give us a house, a thainship, you know, lifetime supply of sweet rolls. And we win. Yeah? Good. I've discussed it with my friend, and we believe we can help you.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Well, that's it. What exactly is the nightmare you're having? It's not dragons, is it? Please tell me it's not dragons.
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
You think it's a punishment from God? You think... Wait a minute, wouldn't that mean that Solitude would be getting attacked a lot more than, say, Windhelm and Winterhold? Because I've noticed... You know what, never mind. You're probably right. You're absolutely probably right. Out of curiosity, how is Dawnstar faring in the war?
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
Okay, that's very nice. I share your optimism. Yes, long live the Stormcloaks.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Okay, we would just... Okay, so apparently the war's going to be over pretty soon because you can't fail if a Divine is on your side. He didn't mention what would happen if there was a Divine on both sides, but... Do you have a housecarl I could speak to? Hello? Yod.
The Jarl is tired. Be mindful of that.
Okay, he's tired. He's tired. Hello? You don't look like a housecarl.
By the Divines, I'm tired.
Okay, that's another tired person. Medina!
If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard.
Nightmares? Oh, when he said he needs help fixing the he's not talking metaphorically then. Wait, are you the court wizard?
If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
Okay then, you mentioned the Great War?
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again.
Okay then. But you don't want to talk about the nightmares. Out of curiosity, do you?
Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate
And the bloody Archmage! I mean, seriously, I am the Archmage. Do you actually have any non-spell book? The Seven Visions. Why were the Dwemer considered a great house? Excellent. 2 books I do not have. Thank you very much. That's not...
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
That was sarcasm, wasn't it? Hello? Frorkmar
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Windhelm, yeah. We'll...
All right, then.
Well, yeah, we're actually looking for the House Carl. Because that's his... Is that his House Carl? That's the person who guards him, right? Where's the person who organizes you? You're... Okay. I tell you what, let's just wander around and talk to people and see if we can figure out what on earth is going on. I have a feeling if everyone is tired and the... Hello!
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did hear. I heard about it, yes. Somebody described it to me in great detail. I wasn't there, obviously. Definitely not. Okay, let's ask around at the inn.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Okay. Do you... Hello. Thoring!
Need a room?
Oh, we might.
Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Yes, I'll take the room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads? Yes, I'm a very helpful person.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Oh. Giant. Okay, yes. That's not exactly... Had any rumors?
Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Okay, that's... Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll show you to your room.
Never mind, You look slightly out of place.
And what might you need?
Why is everybody so tired and grumpy?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Oh? What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real. Don't be ridiculous. Dreams are harmless. Then leave. This is it.
Yum. Sweet rolls are irresistible.
See, that might help. Sweet rolls for everyone. What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness.
Well,
I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
So this nightmare problem is actually caused by a Daedric prince. Forgive my stomach. I mean, it's not dragons, but it's a... What? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What? Yeah, what do you mean, return? You've been there before?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me, and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I can't trust you're hiding... You are hiding something, aren't you? What is it? What is it? Come on, out with it, man.
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
Thing is, I have to take your word for it that you're a priest of Mara. What do you need from me?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
Yeah.
Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Before we go anywhere, who is the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, A nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
So she steals memories and replaces them with nightmares. Huh. Seems we might have something in common. Although I tend to steal dreams and, well, everything else as well. What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Okay then.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Okay, it's a Daedric Prince.
What is on your mind?
Okay. We're not going to be able to get a house here unless we get this nightmare problem fixed, but this nightmare problem seems to be caused by a Daedric Prince, and I mean, it could work in our favour. Maybe we could make a deal with the Daedric Prince, you know, stop giving everyone nightmares, and maybe I could steal dreams for him, her. Maybe we could get something out of it. What, basically...
I'm thinking this inn is not so nice.
Really?
Let us go.
I mean, I'm not saying it's nice. I'm just... Hi. I'm just saying it's... Did you need something? She's looking at me a little strangely. It's no less nice than other inns in Skyrim. Raven Varethi, Captain Wayfinder. Okay, we could talk to people when we... Okay, no, Captain. Hello?
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
Which ship? Oh, there's a ship out there. You're the ship captain.
By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to.
Ah, what happened to the salts?
Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. I'd better get going.
Well, yes. Well, I guess we're going to have to make ourselves useful to the people here. You know. Besides, void salts. Okay,
Follow me. It's this way.
It's this way. Okay, are we going to be walking very, very slowly then? I think the answer to that question is yes.
It's good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Oh, okay, but can we go a little quicker? Because, oh, you know what? I'm putting my cloak on. And it's...
The tower on that hill is our destination.
Oh.
People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcrawler Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple has been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Maybe? I'm thinking mere coincidence myself, but you know. Actually, you know what? Could there be someone manipulating me to be here to help out? I mean, after recent events, That actually sounds more likely than anything else. It's almost as if some power wants me to be here. He really is walking very, very slowly. Well, he's not actually. He's walking... He's walking at a brisk...
I like this. Traveling with you. It is fun.
It would be much more fun if we were travelling slightly faster. He's walking at this pace where he's slightly faster than me, but slightly slower than if I just jog behind him. It's irritating. Okay. Alright, there seems to be two... Okay. Okay. Of course, we are going to have to fight our way there. Yes.
That was not combat. That was obliteration.
That is very, very true. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me a second, guys. Give me a sec. Can I? I never really had much success. Oh, the answer's no. I was gonna say I never really had much success with the poisons that did that. Oh no, and I'm not going to be having much success. You hate trolls, I hate trolls, everyone hates trolls. Luckily for me, trolls hate being poisoned. Mind you, who doesn't hate being poisoned, really? I mean...
What a coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Well, I mean, in their defense, and I'm not generally in the habit of defending trolls, they were paralyzed and dying of poison. I mean, you could have just allowed them to die. I mean, kudos for the effort, hitting things with a mace and burning them with fire and everything. It's all very impressive. Or at least Inigo seems to think so. Oh, come on, please. Just go, 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 go. Okay. Right, so this is an old tower that was then turned into a secret temple for a Daedric prince. And has since gone back to being just an abandoned ruin? Because something happened to drive off the worshippers? Was that something the Daedric prince himself? If so, this could annoy him. I'm generally against annoying Daedric princes where possible.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, go on.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
So you're saying there will be an awful lot of annoyed orcs and seriously upset priests in there if we walk in? Okay. What exactly does this miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
You have a gas that slows down the aging process. Could that be altered in a way that didn't put you to sleep? just slowed down the aging process but allowed you to function. Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Oh, so when everyone wakes up, they're going to be insane, basically. Oh, well, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Did that sound ominous to you? That sounded ominous to me. You go first. I'm definitely getting an odd vibe. Yes, I am. What was I thinking of doing? I was thinking of checking that I had poison, which I do not. So I'm gonna stick with paralysis. I'm feeling the paralysis. You don't think this guy's going to be, like, ready to attack us when we wander in, do you? Well, I suppose then sneaking is not exactly going to be helpful.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
What? Okay, I'm not your son, and, whoa. Oh, I was about to, illuminate the area. Okay, well, that's a little embarrassing. That normally does not happen. Okay, you know what? I think you're probably right. I have a feeling in this particular case, just, the torch is probably more useful. Okay. What am I hearing? Well, you've got your weapon out. If you don't mind, I'm going to have Trials of St. Alessia. Scroll of Abjuration. Activate Shrine of Mara. Okay, well, there's a Shrine of Mara here, which at least backs up his, What is that sound?
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Okay. It's a secret. Okay, was there something? It's a... Walking the world. Is it? It's a... Whoa. Okay, do I still have night vision? I do, fortunately. And...
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
Okay. Got it. Whoa.
Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
The Skull of Corruption? How big is it? Could it... I mean, just hypothetically speaking, if you were to build a display to hold it, how big would that display need to be? I still have no idea what that sound is. Although I should probably be slightly more worried about what on earth that magic is, and that magic. I mean, this... Oh, my night vision stopped working. This... Inigo? Inigo? Did you... Okay, did Inigo not... Oh, he's probably gone... He's probably gone running on ahead. While I was enjoying the... Okay. It really is quite amazingly dark here. You know, this place is pretty weird.
Never should have come here.
That... Oh, you did say there would be people who might... Wake up! Oh, okay. Up! Okay, I need to keep Alright, I need to keep my head in the game. And...
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Well, wait a minute, isn't that a good thing? Because that miasma is a gas. And if they hadn't, it would have been basically flooding where we are and we'd be falling asleep. In fact, wouldn't it have just sort of whizzed through that opening you opened? Because it looked more like that was a... Well, I suppose it was a mystical barrier. But like, had they not had this, as soon as you'd opened that, the gas would have come out and enveloped us. Also, have you seen my friend, Inigo? Okay, yeah, it does look difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place. Yes, you do.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Right. Why keep it a secret? You should have told me the truth. I knew it. You're a liar. Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
So you really are a priest of Mara, and you're just trying to fix this? Alright, I'm ready. Am I? Ready for what?
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Okay. How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar? Good question.
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Okay, so you're saying that the skull is reaching out and taking these memories all by itself because there are no priests around to
We mustn't tarry.
tend to it?
Must be destroyed as soon as possible.
I mean, you're essentially saying this skull is lonely, right? White Earl... it's not very nice. Okay, it is still very, very dark. So this skull, it's hanging around. It's got no one to worship it and feed it. And it's looking for friends. Well, memories specifically, but... Can we switch it off? I mean...
Just up here.
I know you said you want to destroy it.
Careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
Oh. Okay. Let's... You want to put the torch away? No? You just want to walk in there with a torch held out and sneak. Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't think Inigo wants to come in here. Not that I can blame him. More of them. Okay.
Where?
I don't suppose I can... Nope. Oh! Oh! Ow! Just...
So ended the lesson.
Just... Ow! I hate being zapped. Just so you know. What? What? What are we... What? Okay, this is the library. I'm seeing books. Oh, I do... No, I need ruined books, not burned books.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate if it's not. Okay, I'm still following. and occasionally looking for ruined books. Don't ask what I need ruined books for. I'm a scholar. Yes. The Accords of Madness, Volume 6. That has the look.
Someone there.
Okay, more zappy things. Okay.
Death is what you see.
Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. I don't suppose I could convince you to... Hi.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What specifically am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride.
Alchemy?
The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
A book
You'll check the shelves around the balcony. I'll check around the lower level.
No, I shall check absolutely bloody everywhere, mate. A book about alchemy? Also, are these trapped? You should know... You would have warned me, right? You would have warned me. Okay. Okay, books on Oblivion. Got that, got that. Silence. Illusion increased to 40. That is not only fortuitous, that is strangely appropriate. Because that means I now have the required illusion skill to make my spells silent, I believe. As well as increase the effectiveness of them as well. However, I shall do that later. I shall spend a little time on self-reflection. Okay, there was a door here. Whoa. Okay, that is very dark. And, oh. Also disappointing. Right, well there's nothing but burned books and the occasional tome that I already have down here.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Finding the information, but I'm going to guess you're not going to do that. Does this book look particularly spectacular? I know you said it would have Vermina or Vermine. Oh, you know what? Her, him, it on the cover. It's strange. I know the firmament. No, I know exactly how it's supposed to be said. Okay, I'm feeling a little ill over here for some reason. Right. Okay, this fire must be giving off some fumes that are a little noxious. That ancient Daedric face of terror. Okay, I think I found the book, but I found something else. Is this where we came in? Is this where we came in? Yes. So we went right past the ancient Daedric face of terror. Whoa. Okay. That has to go in the museum. I mean, there is no way that is not going. Speaking of other things that are going in the museum, varieties of Daedra, could this be it? Possibly, possibly not. By Aranea Durethan, healer and dissident priest. Okay, does this have... I don't think this... Maybe it does. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's not. Which means... Oh. Ah. The Dream Stride. And there it is on the cover. So... The Dreamstride, the mysterious alchemists of Vermina. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. My kind of people. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draft, showing up on the black market could command sums in the tens of thousands of septims. So can my poisons. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the Dreamstride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. I'm already beginning to see the uses I could, apply this knowledge to. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. Oh. So you can get through barriers as long as they're not there in the dream world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the Dreamstride. That could be exceptionally useful in so many circumstances. Some Dreamstrides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. It's to be noted that the Dreamstride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sickness, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm. In most cases. But in some instances, the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in the precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though the location appeared safe within the Dreamstride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priests that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself, or simply the odd machinations of Vermina. But the potential for using the Dreamstride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. Yes, I could see... Oh, I didn't actually pick it up. I could definitely see the advantages of having that particular power. Very interesting. All right. What to do with this knowledge now? That is the question. Oh. The Feyfolk, Volume 2. Already have... For some odd reason, I find myself not wanting to leave it here. It looks so clean and... I don't know, it's like it's calling out to me. Okay.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Well, I seem to have found what we need. Could you get that out of my face? I would appreciate it.
Yes, my son.
Found it!
What is it I can help with?
I could be a bit more dramatic, couldn't I? All right.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Yes. Is that some kind of potion, he says, feigning ignorance?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dreamstride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's No, that's absolutely amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid.
So it requires...
Sadly,
the blessing
I've yet
of...
to see it function in person.
The divine? And by divine, you mean Vermina? I'm going to be your test subject then. What am I? Why can't you be the test subject? And I could make it. I am really good at making potions.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
What the... Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain? Yeah, let's talk about the potential pitfalls not mentioned in the book, shall we?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved.
Again, you will not lie to me again, right?
Could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Oh, well, that fills me with so much confidence. You know, seeing as you ran away the last time the going got tough, so to speak. Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Oh, so we don't have like a recipe we can follow so I could make it for myself? What will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken? I have a feeling I will know. Out of curiosity, when they were making this torpor, I mean, if I go back into the dream, would I possibly be able to see the making process? How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back.
Right.
Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Yeah.
The laboratory adjoins the library.
Get that out of my
will find a
face.
sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Yeah. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't. But, Inigo, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to be here. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Whoa, I was chasing my tail. I am glad it made the trip with me.
Okay.
Good to see you, by the way.
Yeah. You seem happier than I thought you were going to be. I need you here.
I am here for you.
Out of curiosity, any thoughts?
Mr. Dragonfly is thinking this is the most fun you can have in a jar. He would know.
That really wasn't very helpful, I'm sorry. Okay. This guy is going to help me go into a dream state. I need you to keep your eye on him and make sure he... Oh. Also, maybe kill these people. Just... out of curiosity, can I? Yes! Excellent! How about you? Brilliant! They're running! They're running! You could pick them off if you want. There you go. They should pose no threat whatsoever. As long as you kill them before the fear runs off. Not me. Okay. So... Will we be getting a chance to, check the place out later? No? Maybe? Oh, you did kill that one, right? Did they have... Oh, God, you know what? I'm sure we'll be, Oh. Well, I'm reasonably sure we'll be leaving this way. I see an alchemy... Oh! Now, this might be a good moment to, I'm guessing I don't go into a dream state with all my, Oh. Okay. Just everyone run away! Run away! Oh, he was dead. Nice! Just keep You just keep... You keep hitting them as they run. I'll keep making them run. God. Thank you, Inigo.
I got this one.
See, this is why I miss you so much when you decide to stay outside. Okay, they seem to have a lot of Daedra hearts lying around. Do Daedra princes not sort of object? On some level, probably not. They, ooh, ruined book, probably don't really care too much, do they? Have you guys not finished with the... Really? Okay. I'm getting the feeling that you've finished. Yes, I am. I'm just collecting samples so that I can help with the potion creation if required. I know you said there should be... Oh, I did not. Troll fat. I'm not going to be taking... You know, you said it stops the aging process. Does the gas stop the aging process of, like, everything, including foodstuffs? Really could be very, very useful, couldn't it? Okay, so another ruined book, another potion, lots. Have you seen where he got to? Oh, please tell me he's not dead. I'm not 100% sure I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. If he's dead, we can get past the... Oh, hello. We can get past the barrier in the dream state, but I don't really know what his plan was for destroying these... Actually, I'm not totally sure I'm in love with that plan anyway. I mean, really? Can we not contain the skull in a nice and pleasant... Where the hell is he? He went running off here, did he? Or did he go somewhere else? I wasn't really paying too much attention. Before we go anywhere, you know what? I want to make sure I remember to take off my cloak. I want to take a few resists. I found it. I picked it up. Okay, I've got night vision now. Oh, tell you what, I'm a little thirsty. I actually picked it up. I didn't notice. I was on auto loot. I sort of assumed it would be a somewhat impressive bottle. You know, on display some... Where the hell is he? Did he go on ahead or something? Oh, he's probably gone back to the barrier. We have to go through the barrier. Of course, that does, in fact, actually make sense. Right, well, I've got a bunch of resists now that should last a while, including night vision, which is nice, but also a resist to things like shock, which seems to be useful at the moment. Right, so now Inigo, I'm going to need... No, that was... Right, not there. I'm going to need you to, stay with him. Which means don't follow me. I'm not 100% sure if you even can.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
I found it. No, I found it. I found it. Wow. How far did you chase them?
Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for.
Oh, no, I'm an expert.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here now? Why now? Why here now? Surely we should go to the barrier thing and
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Okay, I just... Okay, drink Vermina's torpor. Okay.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Do I need to be somewhere when I do it? I'm going to follow you until you stop, and I'm going to assume that's the best place to be. See, now I want to rescue this book. I don't know why. I feel... I've already got one, I don't need one, but it just looks so clean and nice. Surrounded by all these burnt books. It's as though a voice from a previous life is screaming out, "Don't leave it behind." Yeah, we've got spares for the collection. Could we, I don't know, walk a little quicker? I'm actually kind of tired, believe it or not. I've not slept well, and I realise that's probably normal in Dawnstar, but actually, no, it's not for strangers, is it? Strangers are not supposed to be tired. So, you know, could we just move it along a little? Apparently not. What happens if I go on ahead? If I go on ahead? No, oh my God, it's dark. The other thing is I do have a potion thing. Like, they will run out in a few minutes. All right. I have a feeling we're doing it here, so I want you...
Whistle if you need me, okay?
Keep your eye on this guy. I'm going to use this to try and find a way through, and also find the secret of them. Oh, so I just... That's it? I just take it? Now? Like... This is probably a very daft idea. Alright. Enter the dream stride for an unknown length of time. Okay.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
There's a lot of noise.
The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But, brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
Oh, yes, I've made my peace. I'm completely ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you.
Oh!
We must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Okay.
Need something to death. Then...
Release the miasma. It's a little dark. Could you give me a hint of where the miasma is supposed to be released? I know it. I know I should probably know this. I should probably know this. Probably. But do I have... Oh, I don't have... I can't... I don't have a torch. Don't have a... Can't see any... Okay. I can't see anything. Could somebody light the way? Oh. Oh, apparently I do have night vision. That's useful. Now I've got them turned around. No, that's where I came. That's where I came. I see where I'm going now. I see where I'm going. Oh my God, it's noisy. It's... Excuse me. Coming through. Please don't zap me. I'm one of you. And no, I did not actually mean to rhyme there. Do I have a... No. Okay, I don't have any weapons. Okay, where's... Running! Running! Can I... Oh, I can't get... Oh! Release the miasma! I released it! This is... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, is this... Okay, this is me... This is me, what? What exactly am I supposed to do? No, I'm pulling it. Did I disable the magical barrier? I'm trying to. It won't. Oh, okay. Oh, the soul gem. It was the soul gem. I took the soul gem out. I've released the... Aren't you supposed to be going, yay, you did it. Woo! Way to go. Hi.